All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the PRAYpare podcast. I am your host, Bernard Ruffin, and I have with me today my special guest host, my main man, my boy, my bonus son, Amir Parrish. Say what's up, Amir.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, today what we're going to be talking about is we're still with Begin with Family. Oh yeah, you guys make sure that you follow us. Follow me on PRAYpare1 on Twitter and Instagram. Hit that subscribe and like button on YouTube, and make sure you go get the book, The B.U.I.L.D Project. It's available on Amazon. It's a good read. So today we're going to continue with Begin with Family, and what we're going to talk about today is from a bonus parent and bonus child perspective. We always talk with the parents and about how things change with them, but today we're going to talk about how things change with the kids. So I invited Amir on. We're going to have a discussion today about how things changed for him when I came into their lives. Right?
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the first things that we'll go into is a little preliminary stuff. How old are you?
I'm 13. Just turned 13.
He just turned 13. He's what, 5'6", 5'7"?
Yeah.
He'll be 6 feet probably next year. He's growing fast. We buy him a pair of shoes, couple of pair of shoes. 2 months later, he needs more. Parents, I know you understand. All he does is grow. But we love it though. What do you like to do?
Well, I like playing video games with my friends. I like playing baseball. And I like to make people laugh.
That he does. And when he's playing video games with his friends, he's very loud.
Yeah, I like to be loud.
Oh, you like to be loud?
No, wait, not like
Oh, just came off of a baseball season, our fall season. Made it to the semifinals. So,
got cheated.
hey, it happens.
Okay.
But I agree with him. No, it wasn't cheating. Anyway, getting into our relationship. Do you remember when we first met?
I remember the first time we just said hey was when Mom went to your house to go get the shirts. I think.
Yeah, you're actually right.
But the first time we when y'all were dating was when we went to Thunder Zone. I think.
You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 2017. His mom and I had just met. We had established a relationship. We set some order into how bringing Amir into this would go. So first of all, the parents or the adults met. My wife, well, she was my fiance at the time. Fiance, Amir's dad, and myself met. We had a conversation. We talked about things, how we would like to see things go. Had a good conversation, and then Amir's parents, his dad, his mom, met with Amir to inform him of me.
Yeah, we went to Stevie B's. I remember that, and I was being a goofy and golf, and then Mom said that she had to tell me something. She said she started dating again.
Yeah. And you know something interesting that she brought up about that was we were trying to shield you from it, but you told her, I think during that time, that you wish she would have said something earlier, at least. And I thought that was a very good point, a very good, a valid point that you brought up, that, not to leave you in the dark in something as serious as this.
And what I was thinking, it didn't have to be, we're dating, but it could have been we're, talking, and it might become,
Yeah.
I would have been okay. And then if we still had that conversation after y'all started really dating, then I would have been like, oh, okay, cool.
Right, right. All right. I agree. I agree. That was a very good point. Very good point that you brought up. And I say that to say, parents, if you are dating and your children don't know, have that conversation. You know, it doesn't have to be in depth, but just give them some heads up. They're little humans. They deserve a heads up. They deserve to be involved because the sooner they're involved, not too soon, but if there's something serious, you know, get them involved so they won't be blindsided. That's what I'm trying to get to. So yeah, after that, after Amir's parents met with him, then his mom and I arranged to meet at the bowling alley with Amir for the first time, and she was super nervous.
Yeah, I did know that because I was like, when we were in the car, she looked like she was like nervous, and I was like, why are you nervous? And I was like, why are you nervous? She was like, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I did know she was nervous.
Yeah, she was really nervous about how you and I would interact. You know, because here it is, we would start establishing this relationship, and the one thing you don't want to happen is for you and I not to have a relationship. So I get why she was nervous.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah, but we hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
We've been rolling together 5 years now, learning more and more about each other, establishing our relationship and bond. So it's been a great 5 years. How's it been for you?
Good, I learned that you're an alien, so yeah.
He thinks I'm an alien. Why do you think I'm an alien? I'm not an alien.
You do unusual stuff, bro.
I do that.
But for real, it's been cool. You know, learning things along the way, even if it was something I already knew, but just a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been. So, how did you feel about your mom having someone in her life, like a boyfriend, fiance?
The day she told me, I was kind of I guess at that time I never thought that my mom would date again for like at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But when we met at the Thunder Zone, I was still a little, because that was when I was just calling you Mr. Anthony. It was
right.
Weird. It was a little weird. But so it wasn't like I didn't like you. It just kind of felt a little weird.
Yeah, you didn't know me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, feeling weird that's understandable when you don't know someone.
Yeah.
But you know, after bowling, I think I beat you.
No.
Yeah, I think so. Do we have any tape?
No.
Okay, well I beat you.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand it feeling weird, and because you don't know it, you don't know this person, you don't know who this person is, what this person's gonna do, what their intentions are, and they're stepping into a pretty big role.
Yeah, that's
into your life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I get it. So we meet, we hit it off. I proposed to your mom in Cleveland on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that one, I'm not gonna lie. The reason that I didn't do what you said.
But well, tell them what happened.
So
fill them in.
I was just chilling. I think I had an iPod at that time. I was just chilling and watching stuff on my iPod, and Pops comes and he's like, "Come outside. I want to tell you something." So we go outside. And he says that he's gonna propose to Mom. So this first time he ever mentioned it. So I'm like, whoa, okay. So then he asked if he wants me to like bring the ring to him?
Yeah, bring me the ring.
Yeah.
Or give me the ring.
I couldn't do it because I was so like, oh, what is going on? I was so confused and my stomach felt weird. It was weird. So
another weird feeling.
Yeah. So, and then when it happened, my stomach was feeling weird.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun. Like,
Yeah.
It was really cool.
So had you ever seen a proposal before?
No.
Okay. All right.
I knew how it worked.
Right.
Like I
Right.
would, I've seen, I haven't seen one like in like looking right at it like the the person
You haven't
is
been
right.
a
Right,
part
I
of
haven't
one.
been a part of one
Yeah. Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah. So yeah, and I did kind of throw you on the spot, but I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, let's do it.
No.
You were like, no, no, I'm cool on that.
It wasn't gonna happen.
So, I proposed. Everybody's excited. We get married December 17th, 2017.
That was a weird. Why didn't y'all do like a normal wedding?
Um,
Cause I know like we went to a whole courthouse. It was weird because I knew what weddings were, and I was like, why are we at a courthouse?
yeah. We got married at the courthouse. Um, and the reason why we didn't do like a traditional invite a whole bunch of guests wedding, um, mainly because of costs. Like we weren't ready to go in debt
Right.
for this one time event
Mm-hmm.
that we have to pay all this money back for.
Okay.
The most important thing for us was to join together under God's watch as husband and wife. So that's why we didn't do a wedding.
Okay.
But we are planning a like a big reception soon.
Yeah, I know. My mom told me that.
Yeah. So that's in the plans. But as far as the wedding, yeah, we didn't do it. We got married at the courthouse, um, and went on our journey as husband and wife. And then so after we get married, we all move together under one roof and become this new blended family. Um, and Amir's dad is very active in his life. I think that establishing a relationship early on helped us, and by us being intentional in um, getting to know each other and involving Amir and making sure that everything that we do is centered around you.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us have a relationship and a respect for each other that benefits him. So that's the most important thing, is that it benefits you. We're pretty much all on one accord. If his dad say, "Hey, Amir can't do this," Amir can't do it. We call his dad and say, "Amir needs to get this done." Amir gets it done. So it works for us. We have a really good, blessed, blended family.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. It's you right about the respect thing, because I know some people probably like with when they have a stepdad, they don't call their actual dad like when they go over there,
Mm-hmm.
so he doesn't know what's going on. Like, let's say I was in trouble here, and I go to his house, he doesn't know, so I'm
Right.
having a good time.
Right.
So I think it's better to have that, so I don't, be like, I don't know how to say it. It's like I don't want to not be in trouble or
Mm-hmm.
not do something here and then come back and then like, did you do it? And be like, oh no, I forgot.
Yeah. It creates a balance for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're in trouble here, you're in trouble there. So, or if you've done something good
Yeah.
and get rewarded here, you get rewarded there. So that's what it creates. It creates a balance for you. So when you do go from our home to your dad's home, things are balanced.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we strive for, is making sure that we keep a balance in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So now that we've been together for 5 years, what is it like having a bonus dad?
What do you mean?
Like, ever since I've come into the picture, how has anything changed for you? What is it like for me to be around in addition to your mom and your dad and your Gigi for that matter?
Um, well, it's different because like tasks around the house are different. Like at the old house, I would do stuff at the house, but like doing the dishes, I never did the dishes.
No. Gotta do the dishes around here.
The room, I don't really know. I really don't remember if my room is clean or not, or if mom cleaned it when I was with my dad or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. I had to do my own laundry and stuff. But like here, it's you come home, you got to do chores before you do your games and stuff.
Right. It's some responsibility in this house, but the responsibility that I'm trying to instill in you is the responsibility you'll need when you grow up, when you leave this house.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you leave, you need to know how to wash dishes. You need to know how to keep a room, at least know how to keep a room clean. It's not clean right now, but he knows how to keep a room clean. So, yeah, that's what, and that's part of my job. That's part of your mom's job. That's part of your dad's job, is to prepare you for adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that been going?
It's been good. It's been a little rocky lately since I haven't been on doing the dishes in my room.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it's been okay.
Okay.
It's been okay.
All right. What's tough about having a bonus dad?
I don't know. It's like when you get say like the other day when it gets a little frustrating when my room or my kitchen isn't clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't even say anything. It's just you just look and then walk away.
Mm.
And then I'm like,
Because I've spotted something, and you're like, what did I miss?
yeah.
That gets frustrating. Yeah, I can understand that. I get it. But that also is a reason why there's a reason why I do it. One is for you to go back and take a closer look at what you were supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. And especially like when I go in your room and after you cleaned it and you ask me to come check it, and then I look under the bed, and then way at the back of the bed is trash.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Amir, you didn't look at the back of the bed. I did. Well, how come there's trash still back at the back? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but mainly, I try to get you to go back and look at what you think you've done.
Mm-hmm.
And find it out for yourself.
Okay.
All right. But overall, having a bonus parent, how would you rate it?
It's well, most of the time it's a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because outside of getting not you get frustrated. I get frustrated because of what I do. You come and get like just walk away, or you just you tell me to do something and I do it, and then there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool because it's fun because it also makes it better for like just like playing games and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. That's cool. I get a 9 out of 10, y'all. This is my first time doing it. Never was a bonus dad before in my life. I get a 9 out of 10 on my first try. I'm happy. But it is a pleasure. It's a joy it's an honor to be your bonus dad because just watching you for these past 5 years grow up and mature and start thinking about some things that we don't have to mention to you to think about. You know, so just watching you grow and mature and become this man that we know God is calling you to be, which is going to be someone great. And I cannot wait to be on the sidelines or in the stands or in the background on the side of the stage cheering you on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited about because I know the potential that you have. I see it every day, and I just want. So that's why I push you.
Mhm.
I don't push you because I'm just trying to get on your nerves.
Yeah.
I push you because I know you have this potential, and it's my job to help you recognize that potential, and because I love you. You understand? So, speaking to your peers out there in the world, what advice do you have for kids or children who have bonus parents?
Um. Well, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Um. It's gonna be difficult. Especially just adjusting to having a bonus dad. But it's although it's not gonna be easy. It's if you do, what you're supposed to do, and you know, you don't get on his nerves.
Well, you can because that's the adjustment.
Yeah.
I think. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Then it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not gonna be easy though. Just to adjust at the start.
Yeah, that adjustment period. I mean, because you're bringing in new personalities, ways of doing things, and so adjusting is very important and being open to adjustment. And to my bonus parents, that's our job to be more open to adjustment with our bonus children because we're coming into their world where things have been a certain way for X amount of years or a certain period of time, and now you just can't come in with this iron fist. And I learned that the hard way. You just can't come in with this iron fist trying to change things. It's like, okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's have this adjustment together. And that's what he and I have done. And I always tell him, plead your case. If you have a valid point, tell me. Let's talk about it. If I think it's a valid point, we could go with it. And then also, if it's something that he doesn't agree with, what are you supposed to do?
Don't agree with?
Yeah, like if it's something you don't agree with, or something's going on and you haven't been made aware of it.
Oh, man, that's foul.
He calls a foul. And then he explained, like, y'all, you guys were talking about this and you didn't include me, because we try to include him in some of our decision making because they affect him. We sit down and we have financial meetings. We have meetings about the organization of the house, or if at this moment we're talking about another home, so we're getting his input on it. And when we don't do that, we have given him the right to call a foul, throw a flag on the play, because there's nothing worse than doing something without his knowledge and then it negatively impacting him.
Yeah.
Later on when we could have avoided it. So yeah, that adjustment period, that's probably the roughest. But if you guys go into it with open minds, understanding, some compassion, some grace, then that adjustment period will be a little easier. So that's what we've done. He knows now what I expect of him, and how I expect it to be done. But at the same time, I know what he expects of me, and what he expects me to do as his bonus dad. So I make sure that I do my part. You know, in this role, and I play my role as well as he does his. So 5 years going, I got a 9 out of 10. I'm happy about that. Now we're about to sign off, but we always ask our kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? But I kind of have a different question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where and who do you want to be when you grow up?
Um. Well. Um. I don't wanna be just. I don't want to be just do a job that I do not want to do.
Right.
So like do like an office job. Like I want to have fun doing that.
Okay.
Um, so just where it would just have to be just a job that is fun to do,
Mm-hmm.
that I would like to do, and then yeah, just have fun while doing it.
And speaking of a job that he likes to do, the one thing that I have noticed about him over these 5 years is your ability to remember statistics, especially when it comes to basketball. Now, he loves to play baseball, but basketball is, to me, his favorite sport. But it's his favorite in statistics. Like, he comes up and he goes, Pops, did you know that such and such averaged this many points and they're getting traded here and I don't see how this is going to work? And I'm like, no, I did not know that. And I remember when we first met or were first getting to know each other, we were at your Gigi's house,
Mm-hmm.
and you named 3 starters or 3 players from all 32 NBA teams. You named 96 people. I think he was 8 or 9.
I do not remember that.
I do, because I'm like, what? Yeah, but you come and you give me these statistics when it comes to the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've been saying, and I still stick by it as of now, you should be an NBA analyst.
I know that's what I said. If I want to keep doing baseball, and if
Mm-hmm.
um injury comes out, or if I just not as productive or not doing it as much, it's gonna go to the NBA.
Yeah, NBA. So be on the
Because
lookout.
it would be the easiest thing to me, because all I gotta do, and there's gonna be players I don't know, but all I gotta do is name like who has the ball, and then just gotta name out, man, they averaged this season, so that'll be an easy thing to do.
But you do that now, and I'm talking about from a perspective of being an analyst, even having your own show. So be on the lookout. He might create his own YouTube channel. He and his peers analyzing the NBA, its players with all the stats, because that's all they know is stats. And it amazes me because I'm a numbers guy. I love numbers. But when he comes with these stats from the NBA, I am amazed. And I told him, I told his mom, I'm like, listen, that's an analyst. And he's he's comfortable in front of the camera. He's kind of funny. Uh, but he'd be great at it. You would be an awesome NBA analyst. That's just one job. That's just one path that I think you could do.
Mm-hmm.
But as you mature, we'll keep an eye on what it is that God has called you to do. And our job as parents is to lead you in that direction and to help you achieve what God has called you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate you being here today. It was fun. What do you think about it?
It was cool.
It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You coming back?
Yeah.
What we gonna talk about?
Stuff.
Yeah, we'll just talk about stuff. We're just gonna have an episode one day. We're just gonna talk about stuff, cause stuff is important.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do appreciate you coming. I had a great time.
I did too.
You guys make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure that you order your copy of the B.U.I.L.D project. Make sure you tell a friend about the PRAYpare podcast. We are coming live from Amir Studios. Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Have a great day. Remember, pray about it and prepare for it. Peace.
Remember, go Hawks.
Got to scrap the whole episode.